You may think these images are from another planet or maybe a scene out of a fantasy movie, but all of these places exist right here on Earth. From mystical mountains and surreal underwater illusions to glowing caves and pink lakes, let's take a tour of the 15 most unbelievable places on Earth that you need to see to believe. Number 15. Lake Retba, Senegal. We start our journey at Lake Retba, also known as the Pink Lake, located just outside of Dakar, Senegal. The lake's unusual pink hue is caused by high concentrations of salt, which provides the perfect environment for a type of algae called Dunaliella salina to thrive. The algae produce a red pigment, which gives the lake its striking pink color, especially during the dry season between November and June. The lake is so salty that fishermen can only harvest smaller fish since the salt water prevents them from growing to full size. Not only a visual wonder, Lake Retba is also an important economic resource for the local community, as the lake is mined for its valuable salt deposits. Number 14. Glowworm Caves, New Zealand. Next, we head to New Zealand's magical Waitomo Caves, home to thousands of glowworms that light up the darkness with their bioluminescence. These tiny insects, known as Arachnicampa luminosa, create a spectacular display as their glowing tails illuminate the cave ceilings, mimicking a starry night sky. The glow comes from a chemical reaction between luciferin and luciferase, similar to the process seen in fireflies. The glowworms use this light to attract prey, making the caves not just a beautiful sight, but also a clever trap. Visitors can take boat rides through the caves to witness the enchanting lights firsthand, creating an unforgettable experience. Number 13. The Crooked Forest, Poland. In Poland, deep within a forest near the town of Gryfino, lies a mysterious grove known as the Crooked Forest. Here, over 400 pine trees exhibit a strange and unexplained growth pattern. Each tree bends sharply at the base before curving back upwards toward the sky. Planted in the 1930s when the region was part of Germany, the exact cause of this unusual shape remains unknown. Some speculate it was human intervention, possibly a technique used to curve the trees for boat building, while others suggest a natural phenomenon like a snowstorm could be responsible. Regardless of how they formed, the Crooked Forest remains one of the world's most intriguing natural anomalies. Number 12. Monte Roraima, Venezuela. Perched on the border of Venezuela, Guyana, and Brazil, Monte Roraima is one of the oldest geological formations on Earth. This massive flat-topped mountain stands like a fortress, with its summit encircled by sheer 1,300-foot cliffs. Local indigenous tribes, such as the Pemin and Kapin people, believe Monte Roraima to be the remnants of a great tree that once held all the fruits and vegetables of the world. This mysterious mountain, often shrouded in clouds, has inspired countless legends, including The Lost World by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Today, Monte Roraima continues to captivate adventurers and scientists alike with its unique shape and ecosystem. Number 11. Lake Baikal, Russia. Lake Baikal in Siberia is both the world's deepest and oldest freshwater lake. Holding 20% of the planet's unfrozen freshwater, this ancient lake stretches 400 miles long and plunges over 5,300 feet deep. The lake is home to more than 2,000 species of plants and animals, many of which are found nowhere else on Earth. But what truly makes Lake Baikal astonishing is what happens during winter. The lake's surface freezes over, creating stunning ice formations, methane bubbles trapped beneath the ice, and towering ice shards that appear as though they belong in a winter wonderland. Lake Baikal is a photographer's dream and one of nature's great spectacles. Number 10. Red Beach, Panjin, China. Red Beach in Panjin, China, is like nothing you've ever seen. It's not a beach in the traditional sense, but rather an expansive wetland covered in a deep red plant known as Sueda salsa. This vibrant plant thrives in the alkaline soil of the area, giving the beach its striking crimson color during the autumn months. The Red Beach is part of the largest wetland and reed marsh in the world, and is home to over 260 species of birds, including the endangered red-crowned crane. The surreal landscape makes it look as though it belongs on another planet rather than Earth. Number 9. Fly Geyser, Nevada, USA. Fly Geyser, located in Nevada's Black Rock Desert, Looks like something straight out of a science fiction movie. This multicolored geothermal geyser was accidentally created by humans in the early 20th century while drilling for irrigation water. The combination of high-pressure water and mineral deposits has led to the formation of a cone-like structure that spews boiling water and steam into the air. What makes Fly Geyser truly spectacular are the bright red, green, and yellow hues caused by thermophilic algae living in the mineral-rich water. Standing at about 25 feet tall, Fly Geyser is a rare and mesmerizing sight in the desert landscape. Number 8. Grand Prismatic Spring, Wyoming, USA. In Yellowstone National Park, Wyoming, the Grand Prismatic Spring is the largest hot spring in the United States and the third largest in the world. Its brilliant array of colors, ranging from fiery reds and oranges to deep blues, make it one of the most photographed natural wonders in the park. These colors are produced by heat-loving bacteria that thrive in the different temperature zones of the spring. At 370 feet wide and 160 feet deep, Grand Prismatic Spring is a jaw-dropping natural phenomenon that draws visitors from all over the world. Number 7. Stone Forest, Madagascar. Madagascar's stone forest, or Tsingy de Bemaraha, is a massive limestone formation that spans miles of jagged, needle-like rock towers. Formed over millions of years by erosion, these sharp pillars rise up to 2,600 feet and create a landscape that is nearly impossible to traverse on foot. The word Tsingy translates to where one cannot walk barefoot, and with good reason. The rocks are sharp enough to cut through flesh. Despite the challenging terrain, the stone forest is home to a variety of wildlife, including several species of lemurs, making it a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Number 6. The Rikhat Structure, Mauritania. Also known as the Eye of the Sahara, the Rikhat Structure is a large circular formation in the middle of the Mauritanian desert. This 25-mile-wide geologic feature was once thought to be the result of a meteor impact, but scientists now believe it was caused by natural erosion. From space, the Rikhat Structure looks like a giant bull's eye, but on the ground, it's difficult to spot. The formation's concentric rings reveal millions of years of geological history, making it one of the most intriguing natural landmarks on the planet. Number 5. Nike Mine, Mexico. Deep beneath the surface in Chihuahua, Mexico, lies the Nike Mine, home to the world's largest known crystals. In 1910, a cavern filled with gypsum crystals was discovered, and 90 years later, miners stumbled upon the giant crystal cave, an even larger underground wonder. The crystals inside this cave are massive, some reaching 39 feet long and weighing up to 55 tons. However, the cave's extreme heat and humidity make it difficult to explore for more than a few minutes at a time. Despite the challenging conditions, the giant crystal cave is one of Earth's most extraordinary natural formations. Number 4. Gates of Hell, Turkmenistan. In the middle of Turkmenistan's Karakum Desert lies a fiery crater known as the Gates of Hell. This burning pit has been ablaze for over 50 years and was created by accident in 1971 when a Soviet drilling rig collapsed into a natural gas cavern. To prevent the spread of methane gas, scientists set the hole on fire, expecting it to burn out in a few weeks. Decades later, the fire still rages on, lighting up the desert night with its ominous glow. The Gates of Hell is now one of Turkmenistan's most visited tourist attractions, drawing thrill-seekers and scientists alike. Number 3. Underwater Waterfall, Mauritius. Off the coast of Mauritius, in the Indian Ocean, lies an optical illusion so convincing that it looks like an underwater waterfall. This phenomenon occurs near the island's southwestern shore, where the ocean shelf suddenly drops off into a deep abyss. What appears to be a waterfall is actually sand and silt being swept off the edge of the shelf by strong currents, creating the illusion of water cascading into the depths. Though it's not a real waterfall, the site is still breathtaking and one of the most unique features of the Indian Ocean. Number 2. Tianzi Mountains, China. The Tianzi Mountains in China's Hunan province are one of the most surreal landscapes on Earth. These towering sandstone pillars, which rise nearly 4,000 feet, were formed over millions of years by erosion. Shrouded in mist, the mountains have an ethereal quality and are often compared to the floating mountains in the movie Avatar. The peaks are named after a local farmer who led a rebellion and declared himself the son of heaven. Today, the Tianzi Mountains are a popular destination for tourists and adventurers, offering stunning views and a mystical atmosphere. Number 1. Liquid Rainbow, Colombia. And finally, we travel to Colombia to see one of the most beautiful rivers in the world, the Cano Cristales, also known as the Liquid Rainbow. This small tributary of the Guayabero River is located in a remote part of the country and comes alive during the summer months when the river's unique plant life, Macrorhinia clavigera, turns the water into a vibrant display of reds, yellows, blues, greens, and blacks. The riverbed is carved with natural pools and grooves, making the colors even more striking. Cano Cristales is truly one of the most colorful and magical places on Earth, earning its nickname as the world's most beautiful river. Thanks for joining me on this journey through the 15 most unbelievable places on Earth that you have to see to believe. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing content, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on future adventures. See you next time.